It's Friday, July 25th, and here's some of the news beyond the headlines. A Moscow court has demonstrated how difficult it is for Russian citizens to challenge their president. Opposition leaders Sergei Udaltsov and Leonid Razvozhdayev have been sentenced to 4.5 years on charges of inciting mass riots. The two were accused of organizing protests the night before Vladimir Putin was inaugurated for a third term in 2012. Police arrested hundreds as the rallies turned violent. The men say the charges are driven by a witch hunt for Putin's opponents. A city in northern Nigeria is cleaning up in the aftermath of twin suicide bombings, which authorities suspect were carried out by the Islamist group Boko Haram. Officials in Kaduna say the first attacker attempted to barrel toward a moderate Muslim cleric who was preparing to lead prayer for a crowd of thousands. They say the second was aimed at opposition leader and former President Muhammadu Buhari. Buhari was President Goodluck Jonathan's main opponent in the last election and remains a key opposition figure. Both men were unharmed by the blasts, which killed at least 82 people. More than 500,000 Rohingya Muslims in Myanmar are still cut off from the most basic health services several months after the expulsion and withdrawal of medical aid workers. Doctors Without Borders was thrown out in February after it said it treated victims of religious violence near the border with Bangladesh, where at least 40 people were killed by Buddhist villagers. Other aid groups withdrew from the country in March after mob attacks on NGO and UN offices. The government had promised to let most groups back in April, but only food distribution has resumed, and some community leaders say they don't want aid workers to return if they're seen to favor the Rohingya. Scientists in the U.S. say that while people have largely stopped hunting them, cargo ships are threatening the blue whale population from bouncing back by plowing right into them. A study that tracked more than 170 blue whales for 15 years suggests that many of the 2,500 endangered marine mammals that live off the western U.S. can be found along some of the country's busiest shipping routes. And scientists say they are hit despite systems engineered to spot them and restrictions on ship speeds. Check out the VICE News YouTube channel for more original reporting and documentaries from around the world.
Сколько принес Путин украинскому народу, ему украинский народ никогда не простит это. Такого, как он сделал Украине, даже немцы не сделали, понимаешь, во время Второй мировой войны. Сколько сделал горя принес Путин на нашу землю.